자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더 쇼 20 KBO 올스타즈 방송 가보도록 하겠습니다. 어제 이제 템파베이와의 경기에서 연승이 좀 깨졌습니다. 그래서 연승이 몇 연승이었죠? 10연승 가고 11연승째에서 끊겼는데 템파베이전 2차전부터 가보도록 하겠습니다. 선발 류현진이고요. 라이언 보르키와 경기인데, 보르키 처음에 팀 만들 때 최지만 데려오기 위해서 트레이드 시켰었는데 이 악물고 던지겠네요. 자, 보르키가 좌완이기 때문에 선수 한번 봐주면, 김하성이 약간 지금 좀 부진하기 때문에 김하성 대신에 이루수의 황재균 가겠습니다. 황재균, 리드오프로 강정호, 최정, 이대호, 박병호, 강민호, 로맥, 우익수의 베탄코트가 아니라 강백호 들어가고, 중견수를 베탄코트가 좌익수 되네요. 포수랑 외야도 되는구나. 그러면은 베탄코트 가야죠. 외야는 다 아니다, 이종은 그대로 가겠습니다. 이렇게 가보도록 하겠습니다. 추신수가 부상에서 돌아올 때가 됐는데, 양의지가 돌아올 때가 됐죠. 추신수가 아니라, 추신수는 아직 2달 정도 남았습니다. 부상에서 돌아오는. 자, 류현진 우승 2패, 이번 경기 이기면 10승 성공해요. 거의 독보적 에이스입니다.
Digging in now, Wander Franco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Wander.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage.
오늘은 페인트 빼고 용병이 풀로 다 나왔네요. 타자가 많이 부족하기 때문에 이번에 연패 끊으려면 타자로 다 도배해야죠. 연패란다. 다시 승리 가져오려면.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Striding in, Austin Meadows. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled off.
야심하게 던졌는데 저걸 또 저렇게 갔네요. 아, 네, 서이슬님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Ryan Barucki gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Hong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know.
A swing and a drive
좋아요.
sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tap to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Digging in, Jung Ho Gong, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
강정호.
Racing back the center fielder.
오,
And off the batter's eye
가볍게
for a
넘기네요.
home run.
시즌
An
27
impressive
홈런.
shot to dead center field.
아, 이게 외야플라이일 줄
Jung
알았는데
Ho-Gung puts 2 on the board with a home run.
그것도
And that is
한가운데로 밀어서
27
넘기네요.
for him on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate now, John Choi. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
아, 가운데 중요한
But he
탄 줄
is
알았는데
able to
아니네.
recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting range.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Hart looking to get on base and keep
아, 네,
this first inning
고고고님
alive.
안녕하세요.
And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And solid
오,
contact there as this
박병호.
ball is belted high in the air out
허허.
to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very sorts from the beginning.
되게
They've already
가볍게
ripped him up for
넘겨버리네.
2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Kang. He'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the.
약간
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second.
야, 집요하게 던지네 저기로가.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The All-Stars are out in front 3-0. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer up the
오,
middle.
시프트 걸렸죠?
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The third baseman, number 25.
Now at the plate, number 25. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now, Brandon Lau. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0.
류현진 역시 피칭 깔끔하네요. 근데 어제도 템파베이한테 졌던 게 뒤에 가서 무너져가지고.
Digging in, Jamie Romack. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Christian Betancourt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired.
야, 이정우는 진짜 얼굴 모델링 진짜 똑같아요. 지금 다시 봐도.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch popped up. And he'll put this
나이스.
one away for the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Hilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Mike Zunino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right
네,
up there
정종원님
among the league
안녕하세요.
leaders
어서
in that
오세요.
department. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set and the pitch.
Oh,
and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
류현진이 홈런을 맞다니.
So a two-run shot to left center.
템파베이가 진짜 호락호락하지 않네요.
Get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher.
네, 25억 이대호님 안녕하세요. 어서 오세요.
I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
제구가 가운데로 몰렸던 것도 아니고 그냥 제가 제대로 쳤네요.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Martinez absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against
그런가요?
southpaws, of
네.
course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
The fastball here is he'll take a
갑자기
look
왜
at ball one.
흔들리죠?
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less,
좋아요.
pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Gong is calling for it. And that's the third out. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two.
아니요, 오늘 요거 끝나고 이대응 경기까지 일단 끝나는 시간 한번 봐서요. 애매해서.
Riding in once again. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Curveball taken
아무래도
outside
내일
to
월요일이다
begin the
보니까.
at-bat. Ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Jung-Ho Gong waits on deck. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
하나 봤는데 스트라이크 늦네요.
And good patience exercised as he
와,
works out the walk
제가
to
낮은
lead
공을
off the
계속
home
치니까
half of the third.
밑으로 계속
You
던지네요.
want from your leadoff hitter. Show some
이게
great patience and discipline, making the pitcher
올스타
labor.
위로, 그러니까 호로페임이랑 레전드 가면
To make some early noise.
투수들이
Ready to take his hands to
당하는 위치 있으면 거기다가 계속 포수가 리드하더라고. AI가 좀 뛰어나게 돼 있어요.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. Gong, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
유격수 정면으로 갔네.
Pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in for his second at bat, John Choi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Into the box, Dale Lee. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hong is off of first with 2 away.
오!
Over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the
야.
third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
아, 이대호님 아이디에 맞춰 또 홈런 터져주네요.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 1 run for him on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
아, 싱커 계속 집요하게 욕적으로 던지는데
Fouled away.
잘 맞아줬네요.
Originally from South Korea. He's in his
계속 요
rookie year here at the
스트라이크
big league level.
언저리로 던졌었는데 제가 보루키가
1 ball, 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
팀 내 홈런 1위가 지금 강정호입니다. 2등은 박병호랑 저기랑 같아요. 아, 박병호 달리기 보소. 박병호랑 최지만이랑. 김태균은 캐릭터가 없습니다.
Next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only
1위는 강정호인데 팀 내 홈런. 강정호가 지금 리그 1위이기도 해요.
Changeup called strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
오?
Oh, he thought he had him right there.
저거는
I did too,
잡아줬어야
but
되는 거
no
아닌가?
dice.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
Settling in now, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back. Gone off the batter's eye.
아, 유현진이 오늘 좀 홈런이 많네요.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and it's a 5-3
그냥
game
낮게
now.
간 것 같은데. 아, 스트라이크 존 안으로 들어왔네요.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right.
나이스.
Has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13.
Now to the plate, Manuel Margot, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The All-Stars lead this one 5-3. So stepping in, Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up.
볼이었네.
And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Jamie Romack. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
세이프.
Throw to first will get
아,
him.
아웃이야?
Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
비디오 판독.
But hold on here now. They quickly
비디오
requested
판독
some
갑시다.
time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another
와,
angle. There has to
아웃이었네.
be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this
당연히
challenge
세이브일 줄
works out for
알았는데.
them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Number 25 is there. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Willie Adames, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
와,
Hey,
실제
this is
바로
what
안
every
놓치고
hitting
치네.
coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Betancourt is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Wander Franco, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lee is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. One less for Tampa. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready now. Lee will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
아, 잘 맞았는데 저게 또
또
이루수 정면으로 가네요.
Ready for another shot now. Home. Here comes the first pitch. Hit
좋아요,
hard back up the
홍재균.
middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook. And that can
투수 바꾸나요?
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
나이스, 최정 좋아요.
And a good throw is going to hold that
아,
runner at third.
진짜 안 뛰길래 아웃되는 줄
With
알았네요.
only 1 away.
There's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play. Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Something off that one. It's strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. He makes contact on that one. More than likely, he's hitting into a double play.
Now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes
10초 하나만
harder to hit
와라.
the zone
딱
when the
넘겨버리고.
pressure starts to heat up.
Ball even at 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now at the plate, Park is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
오!
Pulled high in the
박병호!
air out to left field.
아, 외야 플라이네.
is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger
뭔가
as he
맞는
strands
느낌이
the
딱
bases
넘어가는
loaded.
느낌이었는데.
Now in the box, Austin Meadows. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Gung. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work at it.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Hunter Renfroe sent packing for out number 2 in the sixth. In now, number 25. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. To short. Gung's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're still down 5-3. Standing in, Hang. They'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
2루까지.
Throw into second.
나이스.
Throw won't get him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate now, Jamie Romack, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit the other way out
먹혔다.
toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. So coming to the plate, Christian Betancourt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bounce to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this year against Southpaws, Lee carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side.
아,
And he'll
계속
step on the
점수를
bag himself,
아슬아슬하게
and
못
the inning
내네요.
is over. All set for the start of the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air out to straightaway left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll have no
왜?
play as he reaches first base safely.
아니, 안 찍은 거였어?
Now batting. Catcher.
Here now it's Mike Zunino.
Ah,
It was
병.
a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1.
다시 가져야 되는데 다시 안 가져요. 버그인 거
A
같은데?
ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away. Now he
Oh,
drops a
다행이다.
changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Into the box now. Hong will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Popped him up. Franco
뜬공으로
is
나오네.
there for it. 1 down. Jung Ho Gong will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A ball and no strikes.
아,
Well
아깝다.
hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Franco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, John Choi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on it here, and this is grounded to short. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Franco will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gung is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone.
저 볼이라고?
There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Lays off 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here now the 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here over 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never...
And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
헐.
And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
강민호까지.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Struck him out.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. They strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Rays are out in front, 6-5. Kevin Kiermaier will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Leading off the inning, Dale Lee. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far
오승환 말고
back into this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes again.
Here's a swing and a long
제발.
drive high in the air and
제발,
deep to
태호야.
center field. That one is out of here.
이대호 좋아요.
This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
대호가 역시 해주네요.
To the plate now, Park, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
아,
Quick
저게 또
reactions at the
중요한
hot
거잖아요.
corner take away ahead, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Kang. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball,
안타 대라.
for a long day, and we saw that
나이스
here this
강민호.
afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get him the win.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it
여기서
doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
지맨 초이 한번 가죠.
G-Man Choi will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
G-Man Choi.
오, 지맨! 아, 역시 최지만. 아, 역시 대타는 최지만 써줘야 돼요. 극적이다 진짜.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
대타와 시점이랑 맞게 딱 최지만 홈런 쳐주네요.
Diego Castillo answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
여기서 그럼 또 바꿔줘야죠. 베탄코트 말고 테임즈 가야죠.
Eric Thames will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. And that misses low and away, ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Castillo has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate, and easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's a perfect example of why guys struggle right here. You watch highlights every night of guys hitting home runs, and I'll show you mislocation. That catcher was set up away, and he missed all the way inside.
오!
Swing and a long
테임즈까지
drive
백투백.
again. This one to deep center.
테임즈랑 지멘초이가 거의 원투펀치예요. 좌타자에서는.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3. Stepping in now, Lee.
Number 51.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
분위기 넘어왔어요.
4 runs here in this half inning. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, man. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 9th inning coming up. South Korea leads this one 9-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing right field, number 9, Eric Thames. Now in left field, number 26, G-Man Choi.
Sun Hwan-oh comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
류현진을 무리해서까지 던지게 했는데
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to
오승환이
the
승리를
left.
지켜줘야 되는데.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is a called third
나이스.
strike right on the inside corner.
When your closer comes in and strikes out
볼인 줄 알았는데 스트라이크 콜해주네.
everyone on the team can kind of take a deep
요즘한
breath.
표정도
Still have
자기도
two
볼인 줄
outs to
알았던 것
get,
같은데.
but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Zunino is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. One out, nobody on. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch,
Take
don't
it.
be shocked if he triples up on it.
Got him.
좋아요.
And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wander Franco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first.
아, 역시
Fielded cleanly.
오승아 오랜만에 세이브
First for
올립니다.
the out, and the ball game is over.
Is loving it as they jump out front in the bottom of the 8th. They did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
9-6, the final tally in this one. South Korea forced a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Hyunjin Ryu wins his team-leading 10th game of the year.
10승 거뒀네요. 류현진.
Bullpen is 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
와, 근데 2대5가 동점 홈런 치고 최지만이 대타 타이밍에 나와서 홈런 쳐준 게 대박이었네. 자, 시간이 아직 조금 생각보다 일찍 끝나서 이대은 대 블레이크 스넬 경기까지 이어서 가도록 하겠습니다. 자, 위닝 시리즈로 장식할 수 있을지. 블레이크 스넬도 좌타자기 때문에 강민호 이번에 쉬게 해줘야 되기 때문에 RF를 이렇게 가고 강민호랑 베탄코트 바꿔줘야 돼요. 강민호 체력 회복하게. 강정호, 최정, 이대호, 박병호. 로맥, 강백호, 이정우까지. 이번에는 황재균을 한 타이밍 쉬고 김하성 내보낼게요.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. On to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dane Lee, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey,
chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of
야,
baselines.
이게 4경기 나서
Usually
4승.
sets up to a lot of success.
아주
Let's see
좋습니다.
if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Wendell.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to
오,
totally
좋아요.
kill you in the standings, and this
박병호죠?
team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second. The first base.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
나이스.
Throw in
대단
time and the
좋죠.
side is retired.
괜찮아요.
So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid.
야,
In
블레이크
fact,
스넬
they've
공
lost
좋네요.
7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gung. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
A 100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Gung is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Coming to the plate now, John Choi. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right
최종.
center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track.
아,
And he makes a
아깝네요.
nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 25. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage
이대훈
done to it.
벌써 자신감
High in the
붙네요.
air out to center field.
저거 근데 잘못 걸렸으면 방금 홈런 되는
Lee
공이었는데.
is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So digging in now, Willie Adames. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Brandon Lau is on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. At the plate, Brandon Lau looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to
Nice.
first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the designated hitter, Dale Lee. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
그렇지.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping up now, Park, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth,
So striding forward now, Christian Betancourt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Lee stands at first with 1 out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he chased it in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
plate, Jamie Romack, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit sharply
오,
on the
좋아요,
ground to the
로맥.
left. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting his baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Into the box, Kang, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs, 18 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Herman finds it, and that ends the inning. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Popped up. Park waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Manuel Margot will try and loosen up here as he'll be the runner at second base following the injury.
돌아다 다쳤나 보네.
Here's the 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number two.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And there's ball one. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Manuel Margot stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 13.
Stepping in, Lee, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 51.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
아, 네, KBO 리그님 어서 오세요.
A 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
번트를 댈 수도 없고.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to
아,
first.
볼이었는데.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in to try it again. Kim, he flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's ball 2 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow
안타대라.
right. Meadows moving
그렇지.
back. He can't get there as it falls in. In now, Jung-Ho Gong as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2.
아, 스넬 공이 너무 빨라가지고 도루를 시도할 수도 없고 이거 참.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
아.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. Standing in now, John Choi, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
아, 저건 스트라이크 주네. 지금 최정입니다. 우와,
This
최정.
ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this
공이
shakes
빠른
the
애다
starter's
보니까
confidence, but
제대로
you know what it
맞으면
does?
그냥
It
로켓처럼
certainly
쭉
boosts the
뻗네요.
confidence of the guys in your lineup.
아, 네, 감사합니다.
To the plate now, Dale Lee. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
확실히 블레이크 스넬이 공이 좋긴 좋네요.
Now this
오,
ball's hit out to
백투백.
deep left center. Margot's going back. He's there, but
나이스.
flanks it off his
놓쳤어요.
glove.
이대호
But he can't get to
3루까지.
this one. It's off the wall. And he
Oh.
will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And time will be called As the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Park, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
97마일로 꽂아버리네.
Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Betancourt is under it. He's got it 1 away. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw gets him 2 down.
베탄코트 하는 것보다 이대형이 더 빨랐네.
Digging in, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, so striding in, Christian Betancourt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count.
변화가 올 줄 알았더니 직구였네.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
쓱 오다가 떨어질 줄 알았는데.
It's sharply
나이스.
toward third.
오, 좋아요,
Leap, but he
베탄코트.
can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is
아웃이야?
out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
아, 아깝네.
At the plate now, Jamie Romack fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in now, Kang looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
He's got to put that one behind him.
제대로
Especially with
맞은 게
runners in
아니었네.
scoring position, those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going
그래도
forward.
스넬만 내려가면
And that's into
할만할
the
것
corner, a
같은데
foul ball and right.
지금 꽤 많이 던져서 투수 65개.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
High chopper to third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left.
아 뭐해?
And they can't run it down.
아 로맥.
Another 2-2 offering. Froze him for strike
나이스.
3, and that
이대훈
retires the
좋네요.
side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, Lee. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll
아,
start the fifth the
스냅
same
곡
way he
좋네.
ended the fourth with a punch out, one away.
Well, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Rubio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball, it just doesn't get that.
Pitch on the way. Kim comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Jung Ho Gong will be next. Pitch on the way. High
Ooh.
and deep to center field.
퍼펙트 떠는데
Margo's
넘어가나?
going back. On
와,
the warning track,
진짜
he
퍼펙트
makes
떠도
the
안 넘어가네.
catch. Riding in,
김한성이랑 이정우는 파워가 좀 딸려요. 제대로 맞았는데도 저게 안 넘어가네.
Offering on its way. He's got it. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
아니다, 이거 안
Margot on his
넘어갔네.
horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Gung. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 5.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this A-big.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their
잘하고
2nd hit of the
있었는데.
game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field.
아, 저
But that'll
강백호
stay
저
in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second
저건
safely.
잡아줬어야
As
되는
they also
건데.
push across a score to make it a one-run game.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. The pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Through 5.5, the All-Stars.
강백호가 충분히 잡았어야 되는 공인데.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Choi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Meadows has it, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more. Dale Lee, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is occasionally he swing that way.
He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped
아,
Wendell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Parker 0 for 2 on his line this far. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. He
아,
will get there to make the running play, and that will end
스넬
the inning.
잘하네요.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. South Korea is on top 2-1. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 25. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
와.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now both runners are breaking. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ball 2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get 2. 1 there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in, Manuel Margot, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground to the right side.
오, 다행이다.
First, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Diego Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Diego Castillo.
Digging in, Christian Betancourt, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for the All-Stars.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Betancourt.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is there, 1 away. In now, Jamie Romanek, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
여기서는 최지만 가야죠.
Ji-Man Choi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Into the box now. Kang was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A 3-0. This is skied into short left center. Lau's got it, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now playing left field, number 26, Ji-Man Choi.
B.J. Kim has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Riding in once again, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The first baseman, Jose.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Into the box, Austin Meadows, and he's over
아,
this one.
또 좌타자네요. 불안하게.
First pitch on its way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
야, 위험했다.
Ball that's carrying. He's got it as the tying run is.
아, 네, 이대은 오늘 잘 던졌죠.
Rays strand just the one. Our score remains 2-1.
이대은은 계속 나와서 계속 나올 때마다 계속 패 없이 계속 매 경기 승 올리고 있어가지고.
Settling in now, Lee. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point.
아, 저도 시겁했네요. 넘어가는 줄 알고.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
아, 저 스트라이크 들어오네.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
아, 동고였어? 아, 멈췄는데.
So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
아, 이루수 봐줄만한 애가 없네요.
In now, Kim. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
아, 오승환 몸 풀어놨었어요, 불펜에.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So
예, 맞아요. 키움의 김하성입니다.
free passes this late.
And he thought that was ball 4, but
아니,
it's
저게
called the
무슨
strike.
스트라이크야.
3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
아, 저거 포볼 맞는데. 아, 이러면 안 되는데.
He's awfully tardy right now.
Hard hit ball to second.
아,
Right to the second
이게 또
baseman.
이루수 정면을 가다니.
Now to the plate.
아, 심판 50 하나에 좀 꼬였네요.
Coming into this at bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground
아,
and
저거
8
저
innings have
코스를
come and gone
집요하게
now as the
던지네.
inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full.
오승환의 손에 달렸네요 이제.
Is out in front 2-1. Sunhwan-oh comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Next for the Rays, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Tough situation. Down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on
좋아요.
the ground to short. Gung's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth.
오, 우승환 이제 세이브 선두랑 이제 하나 차이네요. 오늘 올리면 공동 되네요.
Second in the AL in that department. So stepping in, Willie Adames. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
잘 들어간 것 같은데.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Brendan Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
아, 이정우 키우기랑 똑같은 얼굴입니다. 예, 수치 똑같이 갔어요.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Three and 2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
그렇지.
Swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball to get to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
오, 위험했어. 방금 가운데로 갔어.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet.
그렇지. 아, 역시 오승환.
So that'll wrap things up here and leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
As a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game with home run towards the fountain, and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. South Korea seal up their 30th.
아, 네. KBO 리그님 그렇게 말씀해 주시니까 감사합니다.
Earns his 5th winner of the year. Blake Snell pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Sunhwan-oh hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
아,
Heidi
확실히
Watney, and
템파베이.
an entire crew on
네,
that excursion.
안희철님
You've been
어서
watching
오세요.
MLB The Show. For more, make your way over
템파베이가
to theshowNation.com.
실력이 있네요. 경기가 좀 쫄깃하게 나왔네요, 오늘은. 자, 이렇게 해서 템파베이전 위닝 시리즈 가져갔고요. 다음에는 이제 피츠버그랑 경기가 있네요. 야, 이제 양키스랑 9경기 차이 나네요. 부상자 리스트에 양의지 아직 2주 남았고 추신수는 2달. 아, 오래갑니다. 자, 일단 MLB도 쇼 20 프랜차이즈 Kbo 올스타즈 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 다음 시간에 김광현 선발로 해서 피츠버그전 1차전부터 이어서 가도록 하겠습니다. 아, 네, 희철님 그거 깨셨다니까 다행입니다. 저도 두 번째 거 빨리 마무리 지어야겠네요. 자, 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 저는 내일 이정우 키우기로 다시 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 방송 마치겠습니다.
Brandon Brennan had his first victory of the year, leading the M's to the win over Kansas City 4-2. The Nationals brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-3. The Marlins